Good morning, Boo.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrax, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals. I'd like to give a shout out to April, C.R. Barboni, Maria's Kitty Cats, and Danielle Kofrode. Thank you so much for your patronage this month and your generous support.
It is 2:38 p.m. and I thought we'd visit with Boo for a little while, but when I sit down with him and put a camera on, he wants to get out. Boo's a very happy boy today because his grandma and grandpa are visiting, and Boo loves his grandma, right, Boo? Boo says, yeah, he loves his grandma. And they gave him Crunchies, right? Because when they got here, I wasn't home. And when I'm not here, Grandma likes to give him Crunchies. She says it's because when they came in, all the cats hid. And for her to get the cats out from hiding, she has to give them Crunchies. So they all had Crunchies. And Boo's been watching videos on the tablet, but the tablet, the battery ran out. So it's being recharged. And he decided he's going to come in here and lay down on his day sofa. Right, Boo? Right. And there's some really noisy computers in this room. I don't know if you could hear that. There's a lot of computer fans. Really loud. And here's Simba. Simba's relaxing on the bed. How you doing, Simba? And here's Stella. Stella's laying on top of the cat tower. All the cats are very tired. They've had a very hectic morning.
Okay, Simba.
Hello, Stella.
Come on, Simba. Come on. You want the fish? Boo? Come on. Come on, Simba.
He's waiting for Boo to move.
Move, Boo.
Boo doesn't
You don't like
this.
it. Come on. Good boy. Stella, you don't like fish. Boo, you don't like fish. Only Simba likes it. Oh. Okay, that's enough, Simba.
Come on, guys. Boo. Boo, here's your stuff, Boo. Boo, Simba. Here you go, Simba. Stella, over here, Stella. Come on. Stella, over here. You want it over there? I'll give you over there. Stella. You don't want it? Okay, Simba, Boo. You having a race? Huh? You having a race?
Well, that's it. Did I ever think I'd be in Jersey today? No way. But you always have these things. Well, things like that happen. That's how mine happened. It went like that. Boom.
It's 8 a.m. Good morning, Simba. How are you today? How are you today, fluffy boy? Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Stella. It is 9:10 a.m. and I just put some food out for Hydrax and Ditto. I had to change the wee pad in Hydrax's shelter this morning. The live stream crashed sometime between 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. I don't know what happened. So I shut that off and I looked at the screen. I said, I don't know. Hydrax peed in the shelter. He was not in the shelter, and since the live stream had cut off, I couldn't rewind to see what happened. So I cleaned that up, and then Ditto was on the patio, and I put some food out for them, and I was actually sitting, there's a chair right there. I was sitting on that chair with the food there, and Ditto was rubbing up on the stairs, and Hydrax was kind of pacing around a bit. So I said, I'm going to go inside, get my camera, and I'll come out and sit with them. But when I got back, they're eating so nicely, I don't want to disturb them. I'd rather they eat their meal. So maybe another day. So this is the feral cat shelter that Hydrax used last year. It was set up for the first time last year, and Hydrax used it all the time. And today I took it apart and I wanted to clean it out. And this is the heated pet mat in here. I just put a new one in. So the one that was in there, I threw it out because the top was just filthy. It was encrusted with filth. And there was so much filth that it went through the cover, and it was just kind of also pretty well embedded on the heated pet mat itself because it had not been cleaned all year. So thankfully I had the small heated pet mat as a backup, and I put a wee pad on it, so if a cat goes in there and uses it, the wee pad's going to get dirty and I could just take that out. Those have been working really great in the shelter that Hydrax is using this year. I just wanted to point out just some of the differences between this kind of shelter and the kind of shelter that Hydrax is in right now. This is the shelter Hydrax has been using this year. It's made out of wood. It was custom built to fit under the alcove in the house, like right where it is right now. And all I have to do is pull it out. This is a vestibule that comes off. That's a vestibule that comes off. Those are just like pushed toward the doors. They're completely separate units. But basically, for this main unit here, all I have to do is pull it out, take the top off, like take the roof off, and then the inside can be completely cleaned out quite easily. And if there's a problem in there, like, you know, maybe Hydrax soiled something in there and I need to kind of change the bedding, it's very easy to do. And here's Hydrax and Ditto right now. They want to get fed, but they have to wait until they finish the shelter. And then here's the other shelter. Now what this is this is one of the K&H heated pet shelters, and with these shelters, they are soft-sided shelters. I believe they are weather resistant. I don't know how weatherproof they are, but they do suggest to not put these out in the elements, to put them on a porch or someplace that's covered, which is why I have them in this converted doghouse. And the doghouse has also been insulated. There's some insulation on the sides and on the bottom. And then this is heated from the heated pet mat that plugs into an extension cord. The problem with this unit is whenever you want to clean it, you have to unvelcro the front of this. So this front piece has Velcro on like one side, two sides, three sides, four sides. All along it has to be Velcroed. The roof is actually zippered onto the walls. So it's definitely more labor intensive and time consuming to get to the inside of this shelter if I needed to clean it out often. The other thing is the extension cord part of this, the cord part, goes through like a slit on the bottom of the other side, and you have to kind of work the cord through there, which again is more time consuming and work intensive. So I just wanted to point that out. These are really convenient. You can just buy them on Amazon. If you have someplace that's sheltered from the elements, you could easily put these up, but when it comes to kind of cleaning these, they're definitely more labor intensive, and especially when I have them in another dog house, because I have to take the cover off, because I have to take the roof off of this dog house, and then I had to take this out, and then so the wire goes through the back door of the dog house and then it plugs in, so there's quite a bit of maneuvering that had to be done, whereas with the other one I just kind of slide it out, lift up the roof, and then clean it out. So okay, so I just put the shelter inside the doghouse. Do you see how it's in there? So it's just kind of on one side, and then there's a little more insulation on this side, and just a few pieces to block anything from, you know, going in there and making a home. And then there's the cord coming out the back, and it's plugged in. So there it is with the roof back on. Now this doghouse is older than a year old. I had it for at least 1 year, if not 2 years, prior to turning it into this heated shelter. It was just a regular shelter with some straw in it and some insulation before I got the K&H heated shelter to put inside of it. So, I mean, it's held up pretty good for being like 3 years old, I guess. Maybe even 4 years old. I don't know exactly when I got it. I would have to look at previous videos. And when I bought this, I bought it at the Christmas tree shops, and it was 50% off. So I want to say I got this for about $48, which is a great deal because I've seen them going for 3 or 4 times that amount of money. So if you're looking to do something like this, this was, I don't know the brand of the doghouse, but I did buy it at the Christmas tree shops, and I know a lot of pet stores sell it. They sell something similar on Amazon, and yeah. It's 2:52 p.m. and all the cats are relaxing. It's a gray and rainy day today. So here's Boo. He's been hanging out on the bed. Hey, Boo. How you doing? And here's Splash and Stella. Can you see them? Do you see how they're laying on the couch downstairs? They have their arms around each other. Look at that. Their heads are together. They're facing each other. I don't want to disturb them. It's kind of dark down there. I have the exposure cranked. That's how they like to hang out during the day when they take their naps. It's almost like a cat donut. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.